Hey everybody, welcome to another update video. And yes, I know it's been a little bit since I've had anything uploaded. I'm making this pretty well to explain for mostly people that haven't been following me, that don't follow me on Twitter. Which, if I go some time where I'm not uploading, most likely you'll find out. You could find out why just by checking my Twitter, because I tend to be somewhat active enough to explain normally when something's going on. But essentially what had happened is, as you would have seen in my last Dark Souls video, my capture card is getting really bad. You saw all the nasty tearing and glitches in the video, and that was my capture card going bad, and that's the same capture card I've had since I started this channel. So I guess it's pretty good it lasted as long as it did. Well, and that kind of left me in a pretty tough position, because with the Dark Souls 3 DLC coming up soon, I was gonna need something, because I didn't want to trust that capture card to go through another series, which was made even more difficult by the fact that I'd already just got done paying off the paying off the new graphics card I got, which I basically took out my savings to buy it, and then I was paying back into my savings to pay it off, essentially. So I took a loan from myself, I guess. But I just got done getting that paid off when I realized just how badly I was going to need to replace that. And so I was kind of like looking through some different ones, and I ended up getting some advice from Franz, German Spy, here on YouTube and Twitch, who I've been watching his Dark Souls, Demon Souls, all them videos for a long time, and I'd asked him for advice, and he had recommended. Where'd the box where I got? Oh, here we go. The inside of the box, the Elgato capture card. That one, trying to make sure light and flare. He kind of sent me a link. Like, I already was looking at this one. My biggest issue being how I was going to take care of some of the things I wanted to record, which he even helped me with that too. Like, so very big thanks to him for. He's always been pretty awesome anytime I've asked him about anything. And so so I was kind of saving up and was getting that bought. I have a series I was starting to record with my girlfriend Kiki on PC, because that's the only way I can record anything. But I don't really have anything on my PC that I was really ready to record with, especially because I've been very busy lately these last few weeks. Been working nonstop. We've lost a lot of employees out where I work, so I was basically covering that, which it's good. It's more hours, more money, so I'm not complaining there. It's just it cut into me having any time for anything else. So, but I do now have the capture card, so whenever the Dark Souls DLC comes out, and I do have something else that I was able to get on for the PS4 that I'm going to be doing a series on, and I also do need to continue Deus Ex at some point. I'll try to get to that one as soon as I can. Let me know. I have a couple things lined up. I have this one series that I'm going to go ahead and do. It should be up either tonight or tomorrow, depending upon if I can get around to getting it edited. And the games that I'm looking at are Journey, which would be a fairly short series, but so I was kind of thinking of doing that one just because it'll be short. But then there's also Deus Ex. I guess kind of let me know in the comments which one you would prefer. Like, if you have any sort of if anyone has any preference of what they prefer saying first. I will go ahead and do the Dark Souls DLC as soon as I can. It will when I can, will pretty well come down to a work shift versus Josh's, because he's, besides the days he's off, he's only available in the mornings. which is when I work mostly. So, and I normally only have like 2, sometimes 3 days off a week. So it will pretty well come down to if it lines up correctly. But I will be doing that one. That's, of course, I'm going to do that one. And another thing, I want everyone's opinion on this. And please, if you watch this, say something. If you think you'd be into this or not. I was thinking of doing a series streaming on Twitch. Here next year, Persona 5 will come out, the newest Persona game, which I like that game series. I've never done any of the games on my channel, though. And in all honesty, I've never had gotten them beat, the other ones. Mostly because the save file, where all the save files for all those games had been kept by me, got corrupted. Thank you, Rare Earth Magnet. And so I lost all the save data. And it's, if you've never had a situation where you lost a lot of game data from something you've been working a lot of hours on, once that is destroyed and gone, it is sometimes not easy to pick that game back up, knowing you're going to have to go through everything all over again. And I know sometimes you can like fast forward through things, but I don't like doing that. I prefer actually going through the game. So having to go through all those again is not ideal. But what I was kind of thinking is I was thinking if people would actually be interested in watching that, when Persona 5 comes out, I would find some days either in the morning or at night, most likely. If I do it in the morning, it'd have to be on my days off. If I do it at night for a couple hours a night, I could probably do it at night after work. It depends on what would work best for people that are wanting to watch it. But that'd pretty well be the options. Either I only get to do it 2, maybe 3 times a week in the morning, or I do it at night, probably around 6 or 7 p.m. Central Standard Time in the U.S. Those would basically be the main times I do it, because if I have to work the next morning, I can't stay up too terribly late, so I could do it maybe 2 or 3 hours at a time. I would turn around and upload those to YouTube afterwards. I would just mean that I won't have to do as much editing, because I would just upload it as is. If I need to do any editing, it must just be like, if it's a particularly long stream, I'd cut it into bits and upload like that. And because the Elgato I got, it has its own streaming stuff. I'm sure I can find. I will need to like go over and stuff, kind of figure it out. But I'm pretty sure it does do its own streaming, so I can probably go through that. If not, OBS, hopefully, because that was my biggest problem with OBS, was that it could not capture my Roxio capture card that I've had for years. Even though I kept on seeing people were saying how you can, like, some people were saying online that, yeah, you can get Roxio to work, then other people saying, no, you can't. I don't know if it just depends on the one you got or what. But I'm pretty sure Elgato works with OBS. If not, I could just use its I think it has some streaming software that you can get with it. And then it'll be the PS4 version of Persona 5, because that's the one I pre-ordered. I'm going to play it either way, though I think it'd be a lot of fun to do it on streaming. My biggest problem is just I could just do it myself and upload the videos like what I do with a normal series, but that game is going to be so long. I kind of want to make longer videos, at least an hour if not longer, which my internet can handle the upload of that. It's just how well it will handle streaming those games is my biggest concern, because I don't know. I've not really got a chance to stream since we got the internet upgrade, but I still don't think it's any better for streaming right now. I'll have to do some testing, try to get that figured out. But that's basically my goal right now, is stream Persona 5, because then I can talk with Chad and it'll be a lot easier to do longer recordings like that, with like talking to Chad like that, then I'm on my own essentially talking to myself in the camera, which I can do that, just not for like, I would assume I'd make the episode at least an hour or an hour and a half, just so I can make progress in the game. But let me know what y'all think of that. I think it'd be a fun idea, but I'd prefer getting some feedback, because like, if no one's gonna watch it, then it wouldn't really be worth it, and I'd still just be talking to myself for the sake of when I upload it to YouTube. But kind of just let me know what y'all think of that, and if you'd prefer them 2 days in the morning, or 2 days a week in the morning, or being able to do it a little bit more often at night. But I think that's just about gonna wrap up everything. The series I'm doing with Kiki will hopefully be up either tonight or tomorrow morning. I want to thank you all for watching this video. I'm sorry I've been gone for a while. Just it's been quite a I've been busy and stressful and everything, but thank you all for watching this. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. This is Aaron, signing out. Bye.